Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning. Yeah, I haven't really woken up yet. I've been out of bed for about an hour, I think, less than an hour. And I got all my meds in me, and I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm kind of figuring out if I'm going to work or not. And I don't think I'm going to work. It's a lot of pain today. I'm having a bad morning. And I think I'm going to have a bad morning for the next couple of weeks, so I can't really do anything about it. It's all about when my adrenal glands kick in. So I think that is the big issue now, is that I don't have a cortisol production of my own. However, I've been having these kind of symptoms. You shouldn't Google your symptom, or you should, but you should take them very much like, yeah, I can't have that. One of the things I very often do is when I Google for something and I find some scary disease that I could have, I make sure that I really go through and look, how do they diagnose this? Because usually a lot of the tough diseases, not the lethal but the tough ones to live with, they are usually not diagnosed with tests. They are diagnosed with symptoms, like CFS, fibromyalgia, and so on. So because you can't take tests, you have to have a whole bunch of symptoms to kind of fit in. And usually I maybe have 4 or 5 of the symptoms, because having lupus, I have the symptoms of basically any disease, but I don't have more. And there are some symptoms that you really have to have. When it comes to CFS, there is a lot of similarities. CFS is one of those diseases that I have believed it is, or the syndromes, or what it's called, that I believed it has been for the couple of years. Right now, here's the thing, it's not sure that I have lupus, even though I have been diagnosed with it by 2 different doctors. I think a lot of it hangs on my facial rashes, and the facial rashes could have been sunburns, because I get really bad sunburns. So that is an issue that we can't be 100% sure that it is lupus. And if you can't be 100% sure that it is lupus, it could just as well be CFS. Usually lupus is one of those things you try to, when you're looking if a person have CFS, you look if they have lupus, because lupus have very similar symptoms. However, I do have a lot of the medical symptoms of lupus. When you diagnose lupus, you diagnose it on symptoms and on some tests. And when it comes to the test, a few things that people with lupus often have is APS, which I do have, leukopenia, which I do have, and then you have a positive ANA, which I actually had when I was diagnosed. I do not have a positive ANA right now, but if your lupus is in remission, you might not have a positive ANA. So it's a little bit iffy there. But when I was looking through all of those things, I found that adrenal gland insufficiency, or it's basically that, does have the same symptoms as I get, with the losing feeling in your feet. I'm having issues with, I don't know what it's called, basically it's underneath your foot, you have like a pillow on your heel, and in that pillow you have a bone, what's the kind of pillow is supposed to help with. If you can get that bone can actually get cartilage on it and create a sharp thing, which really hurt when you walk. I have had this issue since I was a little child, and I have it again, and that can be a sign of adrenal gland insufficiency. Together with all of the other things, my fingers are starting to swollen. They're not super swollen, but they are much more swollen than they usually are. Stuff like that. So and adrenal gland insufficiency in this point is not something strange. It takes time if you have eaten cortisone as long as I have eaten for 2.5 years. Haven't had a high dose, but the body usually produces a dose between 2.5 and 5 micrograms of cortisol, or equivalent of 2.5 and 5 milligrams. I think it's milligrams or micrograms, I don't know, but it's the same dose that I've been eating. So basically I've had the dose that is the higher dose of what the body produces. So as I have enough, I get enough cortisone in me by the pills, my body, there's a big chance that my body would stop producing it. So having the insufficiency right now is not something strange. But if it doesn't go away in a couple of weeks, then we have to look at it pretty good. But I'm having my doctor's appointment, I think it's late next week, and then yeah, so that's good. A lot of medical talk, but I kind of like being open with you and discuss things with you, because maybe someone can get helped. And I know that a lot of people is the same. Whenever I meet a person that just recently been diagnosed with something obscure, they're like, yeah, this might be your disease. And I love how excited they are that they can help someone. Usually it's not fitting in with my symptoms, but I really love how they care enough to want to help me. It's very kind of heartwarming and stuff. So yeah, it's negative degrees outside. It's 0, so it's just on the limit, but it's not a negative degrees outside. So the kitties has been on the balcony, so it's all wet. But I wanted to show you, see if you can see, if the camera can put in. It doesn't seem to. Yeah, now it comes. It has to get in. It's beautiful weather outside. It's this gorgeous, like, pink and blue sky. It's just super gorgeous outside. And it's really cold. And that's also one of the reasons that I can stay home. I'm gonna see now, guess what? And I'm gonna close the door because it's pretty cold. The kitties like to be on the balcony, so I kind of allow them to be on the balcony, or I open the door quite often for them. Christopher says, it's going to be cold inside. And I feel like, yeah, but having the opportunity to actually sit out there and look at things, I think it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing. But yeah, I am going to boot up my work computer. I have a meeting, like a conference meeting with the team today, so I need to get ready for that for 9:45. So it's basically an hour and 1.5 hour left. But my computer has been messing with me, so I had to restart it. So yeah, good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I've been working, and I've been doing phone calls to places, trying to fix the last paper so I can get my insurance for my old phone. Also trying to get other stuff, other have-tos that I was supposed to do weeks and months ago. And finally I made them, and which is very nice for me, because then I can kind of don't have to worry about that anymore. That is gone. Nicely just gone. No more. No needed. Then I have put and done some orders. Had some orders that came in, so I fixed those. So those are going out, but because apparently one of the papers that I need to get the money for my phone, I can't get them from the company because they say the only place I can get them from is from the store where I did my cancelling of my phone. So I need to go to the store and get that done because I need those papers. I really need those papers. And if they can't give me those papers and continue to get me pulled around, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna give them the angry eye because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of calling people and then not getting the right papers because, yeah, it just don't work. I need to clean up my table because I think some of the papers that I need are lying in that table or they lie here. So there's two places. I haven't looked here yet, but I want to get my table clean anyhow because here's the deal. The 1st of December, I want to be able to get some cards out. I'm going to have Christmas cards this year that I have decided, and to be sure to ship cards in Sweden, I need to ship them out by the 16th. But if I'm not fully mistaken, to be able to be sure that the mail gets to the US and the UK and everywhere else I'm gonna send cards, I need to send them out the 1st of April. So I have basically this weekend to fix the cards. And I haven't really been crafting at all, paper crafting that much at all. I did make a card the other day. I think I even have it lying here somewhere. Yeah, I made this card. It was supposed to go up on the blog, not only my blog, but the company blog, and I couldn't, and yeah, things happen. So instead I have, I'm gonna try to get this video edited. I don't know how to do it because I can't have like 15 projects up in Final Cut Pro, but I'm gonna figure it out. I think I am going to basically edit my videos, and then you just edit them, all of them, getting them edited without voiceovers, exporting them as videos, so that I have all the videos edited and done, and then I'm gonna go back and do the voiceovers because I don't really do any cutting after I do the voiceovers. I always do them that way. I have been thinking about learning Adobe Premiere and working that, but I don't know what I would win by doing that. So that is also one of those things. But yeah, I have some work to do, some cleaning to do. I'm listening to music, Christmas music, because I'm feeling a little bit icky. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little stuff. I'm really tired, got a splitting migraine, but I'm gonna get stuff done. Tomorrow is Saturday and we're going to go out and we're going to play board games with a friend of ours. So I need to be rested for that. But I basically done my job today, so. Well guys, it is time for me to head to bed and I'm really tired. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bug bite. Bye!